Honorable Chief Minister Shri Revanth Reddy Garu, Honorable Minister for IT, E&C, Industry, Legislative Affairs, Shri Sridhar Babu Garu, our Special Chief Secretary for Information Technology, Jayesh Ranjan Garu, other dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries off the dais, the speakers, the partners, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of NASSCOM, let me join Mr. Jayesh Ranjan in according a very warm welcome to all of you to this Global AI Summit. Let me take a few moments at the outset to congratulate the Honorable Chief Minister Garu and his IT Minister Garu for their vision in initiating this first Global Summit, which is absolutely inspiring to all of us, especially if you look at the tagline which says, making AI work for everyone. I also like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister Garu and the IT Minister Garu for promoting some of these initiatives in a very short span. And the three initiatives I'd like to call out is, number one, creating a skills university. Number two is creating an AI city, which will be unveiled later today. And the third one is creating an education commission. All of this, sir, will go a long way in promoting AI in the state of Telangana. I'm sure both of them will elaborate more during their address today. This summit represents just not a gathering of great minds, but it's all aimed for converting the ideas that we have to create more of real-world impact, so that this AI can bring everyone in our society benefits out of them. Irrespective of the area that you belong to, whether it's agriculture, it's healthcare, it's education, it's logistics, all of them will get benefited out of AI. And we want to make this very inclusive in ensuring that this benefits through this conference gets to reach out to all the people in the state of Telangana. So therefore, what are we planning to do through these various sessions that we have, which have been so well curated by the organizing team with the support of several partners, including NASSCOM, is to make sure we have the best of keynotes. We have rapid keynotes, cutting-edge technology presentations, hackathons, and several more. I'm fairly sure that you'll enjoy the next 2 days and certainly take a lot of learnings from this conference. Let me move on and share with you that we stand today at the cusp of a new industrial revolution, an industrial revolution driven by artificial intelligence, and which could certainly be a very transformative technology. My rendezvous with computers started off as a graduate student in 1974, 50 years back as the IIT Kanpur. We had a computer which was this big, catering to 3,000 students. What was the power of the computer? It was less than what all of us have in our hands or what you have in your bags. So that is the transformation that we have seen with computers. I rode along computers, built my career on computers for thereafter. But we saw another transformation that happened in the mid-90s, and that was internet. And that's the wave on which I decided to become an entrepreneur. And that wave, you've seen how transformation happened in terms of connecting people. We keep saying out of 7 billion people in this world, 5 billion people are speaking to each other. But more importantly, there are 15 billion more things which are also talking to the same people. So it's a combination of the physical world as well as the cyber world. So they are cyber-physical systems. So the transformation is certainly enormous. That's the opportunity in front of us. What I saw as my first look at computers, my second look at internet, and where am I in my life, I think it's very promising as we look into future. And associated with that is the city of Hyderabad. City of Hyderabad, the state of Telangana. Amazing will you find there are 1,200 plus companies of different varieties, whether they are the local companies, local multinationals, global multinationals, the startups and so on and so forth. We also have an extremely good ecosystem around us. Several R&D labs, whether they're run by CSIR, DRDO, and so on. We have enormous amount of academia around us. There's an IIT, a IIIT, an ISB, an NALSAR, and the list goes on. And most importantly, we have a progressive government. A combination of these four, academia, research, then you have industry, and finally the policy makers, which is the government, makes this place invincible in terms of future if we get all our cards right. It's a location where companies can set up their centers of excellence for AI. They can certainly, it will flourish with more amount of AI, more amount of startups. And finally, it will be a destination for social entrepreneurship. I have three humble requests to our Chief Minister Garu and the IT Minister. So the biggest asset we have in this nation, this is nothing new, and also in the state of Telangana, is our people. And the people, especially young people who are at this point of time extremely intense, hungry in terms of trying to learn things and do things. So this particular group of people have helped in terms of building our IT industry too, sir. IT industry today is about $250 billion. That's what it is nationally at this point of time. A substantial part of it gets contributed by the state of Telangana and the city of Hyderabad. But the skills that we have had with the IT services is not good enough to push ourselves into the AI world. AI will flourish more in terms of curiosity, more in terms of critical thinking, our ability to take risks, our ability to persist, which all is driving towards innovation. Technologies are there, we need to find new applications. So this means we need to relook at our education system one more time. Not only the education system in the higher education, I keep saying that, if we probably address the issues at higher education, we are solving a problem which is now and here. It's not for tomorrow. It's not for longer term. We'll address this problem if we go back to the schools. We should start introducing some of the concepts of AI, like math, statistics, soft skills like communication, teamwork, and so on and so forth. So that's my first humble suggestion to the policymakers. The second one, as I mentioned a little while earlier, we have a lot of R&D institutes around us, and lots of R&D being done in nooks and corners with even some of the engineering colleges. But the challenge we have is substantial amount of this research does not get commercialized. We keep saying, in the lighter vein, we suffer from a paralysis of POC, proof of concept. We do a proof of concept, we get paralyzed, which means effectively we take the project to about TRL 3 or TRL 4 and drop it off. You go and publish yourself, you move your H index all right, but what's the benefit that comes to the society thereafter? So my request and recommendation to the Honorable Minister Garu and Chief Minister Garu is to create a technology, the correct word I wanted to use was National Research Office for AI. So we have something like RICH with us, but we probably strengthen the RICH with another stream and make sure that stream is sufficiently funded and staffed to make sure we bring all these proof of concepts commercialized for the benefit of the society. My last one is all about entrepreneurship. That's where I spend most of my life these days. And entrepreneurship is the key for our success. And AI provides that enormous amount of opportunity for entrepreneurship. The market is so open, you don't need to be disruptive for existing vendors. You can create new markets. Therefore, I think the Telangana government has done well with some of the initiatives. But my request again is we need to have more of those incubation centers and innovation centers. Every engineering college should have one. We should monitor them to say that, our children, our Telangana children, our Telangana students will definitely be completely aware of what entrepreneurship will bring to them, not only to them, for the society at large. So let me conclude by saying NASSCOM continues to work very intensely. We recently released a report on adoption. It's called the AI Adoption Index Report, which serves as a critical resource for guiding industries towards responsible and effective AI integration. This comprehensive index highlights the systemic maturing of industries in building standardized data sets for AI models, which is extremely important, planning for dedicated AI teams and budgets, and creating an AI risk mitigation mechanism. Let me conclude again by congratulating the Honorable Chief Minister Garu and the IT Minister Garu for organizing this Global AI Summit, a platform where Telangana is putting its stake in the AI world. And on behalf of NASSCOM, I assure the government that we will continue to partner with Telangana government to drive the real impact. So have a great time for the next 2 days, and thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.